Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hello and welcome to today's Jworld Hangout. I'm your host, Cassiah Jay, social media specialist for Jeunesse Global. And joining me this morning, we have industry expert Adam Gilmer. Good morning,
Good
Adam.
morning, Cassiah.
And today we have two very special guests, Ray Jewell and Laura Danzer. They are sapphires joining us from Naples, Florida. Good morning, Ray and Laura.
Good morning.
Morning.
We are excited to have you on our call today. It's always exciting to hear from our distributors and hear what's working in their business. So before we go ahead and get started, I know there was just a couple housekeeping notes. Adam, I see you're rocking your Expo 5 t-shirt. You want to show everybody?
Yeah, Expo 5, and of course Zen, Pro, Fit, and of course I have the Burn in there, and I know it's not available here yet, but yeah, I'm rocking it, and I've been sampling out to everybody. It's going to rock and roll here in the United States.
Yeah, that's a big deal because that was a huge announcement at Expo. Obviously, the launch of a new product. People are very excited about Zen, and that was the new market that we were talking about going into. I mean, you talk about anti-aging, which is a huge market, and now we're going into health and wellness and weight loss, and you know, our products are really exciting. Do you want to tell people a little bit about what the Zen product is?
I have a Zen body. Actually, it was really great to see the event in Macau, because what ended up happening is the company sold an amazing amount of product. Everyone was walking around with little Zen cases. And if you were there, you know what I'm talking about. And if you weren't there, you need to be at the next event that's coming up on the 7th in November. I don't want to give too much away or talk up stuff, but I know that that university, we're going to be doing a lot of work. You want to be at that event. But the Zen body basically is a way for you to burn fat, not just lose water weight or what have you, actually burn fat. And Dr. Vincent Gilmer went through how the process works, what kind of diet you want to be on so you can have that incredible body and actually lose fat, which will help you lose inches as well. So very, very exciting. I've been on it since I come back from Macau, working out every day, even though, of course, Ray and Laura have been, making sure we stay up late here in Florida. But incredible. They both got to try the products. So they got to try the Fit, mixing it up in some water, which is the amino acid drink, and there's 20 grams of protein in that. It's really amazing. It tastes great. It mixes in cold or room temperature water. And I've used it every single day. I've been working out since I've been back, so I'm really impressed with the products. And I know other people that I've shared them with are impressed as well, Cassiah, including both Ray and Laura.
Tell what Maria said.
You go ahead. You go ahead, tell them. All right, they disappeared for a second. Oh, they're back. Welcome back.
Maria at the meeting yesterday said that her doctor told her that she needed to take 20 grams of protein before or after each meal.
After.
And so when Adam shared the Zen, she loved that because she was trying to figure out how she going to do that.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a big deal for everybody because not only has Jeunesse led the way with incredible anti-aging, stem cell growth factor products, as well as the Affinity, and as well as AM and PM and Reserve, and all those products kind of fit together in the youth enhancement system. Now we have kind of like this anti-aging diet, fat-burning lifestyle product, and I think what that's going to do is going to just shake up the market here in the United States as well once it's released, Cassiah. And from some of the people that got to try the products that I brought back with me from Macau, I brought a suitcase with the products back with me so I could help the sales organization find out more about what's coming. Sure. And I think that's going to lead to a lot of people finding out more about Jeunesse, coming in on those products, and also using the Luminesse and the AMPM Reserve and the Affinity products.
Of course. What's interesting about the new Zen products, I absolutely love it. I've actually been taking the protein for a little while now. I mean, we kind of knew it was coming out, so right. I got a little sneak preview. But I love the protein. I think it tastes amazing. The amino acids are so good for you. The supplement is amazing. We're getting nothing but incredible feedback. We've already got before and after testimonials that are outstanding. But what's really interesting about this is it kind of opens up our business to be able to market to an entirely new segment of people. So when I did the diamond panels at Expo, which was amazing, by the way, I had posted 10 things that I learned from interviewing 15 millionaires, from interviewing our 15 diamonds on the panels. And part of that was reaching out to professionals. You know, one of the diamonds said, look, you know, if you want to be really successful in this business, you have to go after people who are already successful. And so I think that the Zen product is going to allow our distributors to reach out to personal trainers, reach out to people who are wanting to be more healthy and be more fit. Just like Ray said, you know, if doctors are telling people, look, you need to get more protein in your diets, the best way to supplement is through a shake or something similar. And so I think that this product is going to be amazing. It's also not a quick fix weight loss. It's a total body recomp. And I really recommend you guys, if you have the opportunity to get to university November 7th and 8th, Dr. G and Papa will be there. Dr. Donna Antar will be there. So you're going to hear from our medical advisors. You're going to hear from the people who were behind the scenes making this product work and the technology behind it. So very important to educate yourself, very important to see what is going on, and then also know that this is an amazing boost for your business because it allows you to reach a new target audience. So that's really what I'm excited about, because not only do we have amazing products like you said, Reserve, we've got Finity Anti-Aging, we've got our youth enhancement system with Luminous, our skincare line, and now to be able to have a supplement I think is just incredible. So very exciting news on that. The next thing that I wanted to... Oh, go ahead, please.
I just see posts coming through and people saying stuff, and I want to obviously remind people, you know, this is a live show. We can see your posts on the page at hangouts.janessglobal.com or from the Jworld channel inside Google+. And don't be afraid to put in your comments or questions. We'd love to hear from you and answer those for you as we're going through the Hangout here this morning. And I see people already saying, you know, how do they get Zen? I don't know. You have to show up at university to find out the information.
Oh, that's a great lead-in, because here's what I want everyone to know, very, very important. I'm so excited about this too. You guys should have gotten e-blast yesterday. For the first time ever, our Chief Executive Officer, Scott Lewis, is going to be doing a Google Hangout. So our Exec Connect call, which normally people have to dial in to get a recap about the company, the markets that are growing, new announcements that are being made. Now, Scott's actually going to be doing a live video broadcast that is going to be on Wednesday, October 8th at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Like I said, you should have gotten an e-blast, but the cool thing about it is it's going to be on this channel right here, hangouts.janessglobal.com. Look on the fan page for the exact link. Check your email for the exact link. But you won't want to miss it, because Scott will be the one to announce the incentive trips, the new product launches, what's actually going on with Zen, what happened at Expo, what went down, what the numbers were, what markets are growing. I mean, so much. I honestly, Adam, don't know how he's going to cover everything in like 30 minutes on a live hangout, but there's a ton.
It might go longer, but that's okay, because also it'll be recorded and people can watch it if they miss it. But you want to try and be live for that, yes, and also help promote it out to your teams on your Facebook pages, messages out, and put it out on your Twitter accounts as well, so that you get more and more traction and people get to hear about what's happening in Janess. And you want to hear Scott talk about these facts, because it helps shape the recruiting mechanism for you building your business when people hear from the Chief Visionary Officer of what's actually taking place, reporting those results from Janess.
Absolutely, and the results are astounding, because coming off of a huge event like this, I mean, you can feel it. I don't know if it's just me, and I'm sure it's not, but even on Facebook and on all the social networks, you just feel this energy. People are so alive, they're so excited about the business, and that's really what fuels it. So guys, get on that wave and ride it. Get connected with other people who are in the business. Go out there and share all of your pictures. Talk about what's happening. It creates life. People want to be a part of community. They want to be a part of something that's really alive, and so it's so important that you get out there and join in on this message. The other thing that I wanted to point out, why we love Hangouts so much, is you don't have to dial in. So look, we've got this international market, this global platform. You don't need to dial in. Now you're going to be able to see Scott live on the internet. All you have to do is press play from anywhere in the world. So please share with your team members. Let everyone know they need to be on this, because these announcements are truly going to change your business moving forward. You can take this information and really, really run with it. The other things that I wanted to cover, and then we'll get into today's Hangout. I know we just had so much stuff to catch up on. One thing I'd love to ask you guys, if you don't mind voting for Janess, I will post a link in the bottom of the comment area here but we'd love for you to vote for Jeunesse as the top direct selling company in the world for 2015. Right now, we're 8th on the list. So all you have to do is connect it to your Facebook profile, click on the link, go down, pick Jeunesse Global USA from the drop-down menu, and just vote. Very easy, very quick, but if you can ask your team to do it, show your support for Jeunesse and then help, because that kind of credibility, that kind of action taking as a group and as a whole is amazing for our business. So really, really appreciate if you guys wouldn't mind doing that. Again, I'll drop the link in the bottom here. And then the other thing, go ahead, Adam, please.
No, I was going to say that's great, and and then share that link too, and ask your sales organization to do the same thing. You even private message it to them and say, listen, let's help rank advance Jeunesse on that particular list.
For sure, absolutely. It's so important, guys, that we just get involved and that we help here. And then the other thing, too, Jeunesse honored as the Gold Trophy Award winner for the 2014 American Business Awards. Jeunesse just received an additional award for our J-Cloud platform. So there's a press release that's going out about that, so make sure that you guys see that, make sure that you share that, because all of that is additional credibility for the company. We're here, we're talking about our tools, we're talking about Jworld, and the amazing thing about this business is that Jeunesse has cutting-edge technology, right? We've got Nobel Prize-winning science. We have the best of the best stem cell technology for our products. We have a global platform. I mean, it's unbelievable when you actually add all those things up together. You're talking about starting a business for $49.95 plus the initial, purchase to kick your business off. Unbelievable, Adam.
That's why I have Ray and Laura here this morning, because they've gotten to see over the last couple of days what it's like to actually work this business. And I know they got their own stories, Cassiah. We've been talking about J Mobile and J Social and all the stuff we do. And what's really great to see, even people that can't use technology that well, use technology and make it work. It's fabulous.
I'm an old dog.
It's okay. We got some new tricks.
Yeah, and that's why I love having you guys on, because we attract so many different kinds of people in this business. Like, it's okay if you're not a superstar social media user, but the fact of the matter is you're an astute businessman. So are you, Laura. You guys understand what it takes to be a successful business owner, and you're here making a difference in your life. So we'd love to hear from you about your learning experience and what it's like to use the tools. Are they easy for you? What was your learning curve? How are they working out for you? And, oh, I see Adam.
No, I know, because they're sitting across from me, and I'm like, okay, so I want them to explain to us what they do for a living. I think ladies first. Laura, you're up. So, why don't you tell the audience today how you found out about Jeunesse and what you do for a living.
Hello, everybody. My name is Laura, as Adam said, and I am actually a makeup artist, but I specialize in creating makeup for you, for your skin. So I'm touching people's faces all the time, and Ray, my partner over here, he brought Jeunesse to me because he knows that I'm constantly around people and working to better people's skin and the way that they look. So that's it for me.
A professional makeup artist.
Yes,
you need to tell that. You did runway models. I have. I'm an economist. I'm retired, or I was until Adam came in town, and I have a doctorate in economics, and I ran a consulting firm for 35 years. I've dabbled in network marketing a little bit, but never have I seen anything close to this technology. And believe me, I'm not up with technology, but what I can run is huge, using the cell phone and the new social media platform. Matter of fact, while we were having some cigars last night, we sent a message to the waiter at the restaurant who waited on us, and he opened the video, and then we're back and forth sending him messages while we're having a great time socializing. And every time he opened the video that we sent him and saw it, it was like instant gratification. So when I can see it at my age with the technology side of it, I mean, it's so easy to build a business with this. I'm blown. And she's better at technology than I am.
That's an understatement, but yes, I am.
It just dawned on me. I could print from my cell phone. I have the iPhone 6, and I said, I can print. And she goes, I could do that with my 4. Where have you been?
So from a standpoint of actually being able to share the business with people and the sampling program and things like that, what do I want the audience to know your kind of experience of what was having a meeting yesterday, having samples ready to go, and how everybody took that meeting in, and then what everybody thought about the text messages that got sent out to them in the meeting so they could experience this incredible technology. And it's your group that's doing it and getting this information. So that's a question for both of you. How's your team looking at this from a standpoint of helping them advance their business, and what's it doing for both of you?
Ladies first.
It's making it easier for everybody because it doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter what you have going on. You can contact people. You can get new people to join. You can introduce the product. You can let them know right away about what this does and have results happen. And it's easy. It's just so easy. I still can't believe how easy it is.
What I like about it is you can strike up a conversation with somebody, get their cell phone number, get their first name, and text them a video. And just constantly be texting. I love your analogy, Adam, where you said you're playing tennis. You hit the ball over the net, and you're waiting for somebody else to hit it back. And it takes the sales part out of it. It makes it so much easier because two people are interacting with each other, and you can see that they're doing it. And eventually, they're either going to sign up or walk away.
And the cool thing about you guys are actually partners on a business position. And I know I helped set up a group for you, Ray, and a group for Laura, so that both of you can work your contacts and leads, although it's in the same system. Both of you have your groups that you can market and share information with. And the cool thing is that Laura's contacts are Laura's contacts, your contacts are your contacts. But because you're in the business together as business partners building this, their interaction is going back and forth, and both of you know that new people are actually opening up the videos or commenting back and forth, which brings about a great transparency to the business, and also allows husbands and wives. I know you guys are business partners, but for those that are husbands and wives watching here today, you can share. I know that, but you can share the account and make it work, so both people can have a J-Mobile access on their phones. Although it's two different phones, you can actually use it on one account inside your J-Office, J-Mobile, and J-Social. So it really is very, very flexible what the company's done to bring you back in, Cassiah, because you head up all the digital marketing for the company. These folks are absolutely doing it as we speak, and it's only been roughly 24 hours, and things are starting to happen in their business. So it's exciting to see this happen for them.
Yeah, and that doesn't surprise me at all, and I love the analogy you just gave. Why have I not heard that before? It's like playing tennis, you hit the ball over the net, and you wait for the ball to come back, and that's essentially what it is. And, if we look at studies show that people check their phones something like 130 times a day. Our phone's always within 3 feet of us, no matter what we're doing. What we're trying to do with Jeunesse is recognize that. Here's mine. By the way, I was just showing them my Hello Kitty phone case. I have guys because I bought it in Taiwan whenever I was in Macau, so it was exciting for me. I'm a big Hello Kitty fan. But meanwhile, now that I'm sidetracked, as far as mobile marketing goes, what we're trying to do at Jeunesse is make it so that we can literally run our businesses from our phones. So we no longer need to even log on to our laptops. Here's the thing. I still like to work from a desktop. It makes me feel focused. I enjoy it. But I'm also on the go so much. Before we started the broadcast, I was telling Ray and Laura, they were like, where are you going to be? I'm like, oh my gosh, I have all these different places I need to visit. My birthday's coming up, and I'm traveling and doing all these things. And, the thing about it is I can't always be home in my office to work. I do work on the go. Wherever I have my phone, a laptop, Wi-Fi, we're running our global businesses. So it's amazing. A statistic I gave at LEAD in March was that we no longer are tied down to our desktops and our computers to do business. Everywhere we go, our friends go too because they live in our phones. So think about that. If your friends, your prospects, your family Everyone lives in your phone. When we were in China, Adam's son AJ lives in his phone. My niece Addison, she lives in my phone. My husband, I call him, he's in here. So at any time you want to reach someone, we no longer have those barriers of having to be in front of someone. We literally transcend time, space, and distance using technology, which is amazing. And so what a better way to build your business and establish relationships and share information than through these mobile and global platforms. It's unbelievable. So yeah, to hear that you're already having a response in your business and that people are receptive to what you're sending them doesn't surprise me one bit. I mean, mobile is really where it is. I don't even want to say the future, because the future is now. Intel did a study that said 2014 mobile internet usage would exceed desktop internet usage, and that's what we're seeing. We're seeing the iPads, we're seeing the phablets. We just saw the iPhone 6 launch.
The phablet.
It's true, though. It's true. This is where it's at. We live our lives on the go, and so it's so important to be able to use that. Bend it in your favor, meaning we don't text to distract ourselves and waste time. We text because we're running businesses, we're helping people look better, feel better, and make money and do what they want to do. So that's why mobile.
Cassiah, there was and Ray and Laura can talk to this, but there was a full-time network marketer that got invited to the meeting. She happens, it's a lady, she happens to be, I'm not going to mention her name, but she happens to be in another company.
Okay.
And she's joined Jeunesse, and of course we don't want to, tell everybody who it is, but because, I'm respectful of being a professional in this space, but I can tell you that after seeing that we have samples and after seeing the technology work, and I want both Ray and Laura to talk about this, the room kind of livened up to saying, wow, exciting stuff. And then there was another one of your ladies who came, I think was Debbie. She's the doctor, I think, right? And she had some great things to say. So I'd like you guys to talk about what their experience was so that our audience gets to understand why sampling is important and why doing these kinds of meetings and showing people the technology is important. I think that's an important piece of the business.
Well, the people you're talking about, the first person has been doing network marketing for a very, very long time. And the technology is what captured the imagination, because as you started interacting with the people there, getting their phone numbers and sending them videos to watch, their brains started to get creative, and they've never seen that before. Debbie is the one that you were sending videos back and forth, and she signed up, but I don't think she was really committed until she came to the seminar and saw the technology and saw how easy it was to use. So she said to me at the end, she said, I have a ton of people that I can reach out to. And doing it through the technology through the iPhone is non-threatening to the sender and the receiver. And when you take that threatening part away from it, it becomes fun. And then when you see them open the video, that feeds my OCD, because now I'm ready to go back for more.
I love that. You're like me. It's gratification. Like so and so opened your video. That's amazing. I love
Instant gratification. I mean, how can it be much faster? And if they don't open it, what is it? Someone, so what? Next.
Some will, some won't, so what? Exactly. Let me ask you a question, because you said something very interesting. You said sending text messages is very non-threatening, not only from the sender but also the recipient. And do you feel like that's because if someone's in your phone, you obviously have a close relationship with them, so instead of blasting out emails or sending someone a pitch or something, that a text is just much less threatening because it's more conversational?
Well, in network marketing, the last group of people you want to market to are friends and family, because that can get ugly on a one-to-one basis. But when you do it through the phone and you send a text and say, would you mind taking a look at this video, and maybe you've talked to them, it's not as threatening to both parties. The best way to clear out a family get-together is approach them and try to get them into your business. they'll never invite you back. So, but when you can slowly plant that seed, we're farming. We're planting seeds, and then we're watering.
What's your favorite video to send?
I like them all.
You pick and choose what you send based on the recipient?
Based on conversation.
Based on conversation. Very
like
good.
The waiter last night said that he was going into the angel industry. And I called him over and I said, I appreciate going into the angel industry. But would you be open to looking at something else? And he said, sure. And so he gave me his cell phone number and name, and I started sending him videos. And so far, we've got a dialogue back and forth.
You're playing tennis.
We're playing tennis. And now he's got to serve it back to me.
Love it.
And you had an experience. You just got one that
Sure did.
the waitress last
Waitress,
night.
yes.
She opened.
So what's
Gratification?
Yes.
Oh, really?
What's good to see, not only are these new sapphires actually working their current warm list, but they're both not shy to talk to waiters, waitresses, or whoever else is around them, and and create that interaction, which is really great. And that's really important for people building a business. You want to be able to do warm market marketing, and you also want to be able to do cold market marketing. Warm market is people you've already got in your contact list, your pals, the people you work out at the gym with, the people you play tennis with, or whatever the case is, or golf, the girlfriends you hang out with. And then the cold market list is you're meeting somebody new. And with what we have, with the systems in place, you can do both of those. And it also leads very well into the sampling program, Cassiah, because yesterday when we did the event, many people got the free samples, the free mini serums, which was great. And then the waitress today got another mini serum. And I could tell when we first started talking, it was like, but then it finally loosened up to where people become interested in what it is that we're doing. And our forms of marketing with what we have with the sampling program, whether it's done online or whether it's done in person, offline and online, fits right into what it is we're doing. And I think Debbie, the doctor, yesterday kind of got, wow, this is really great. I can get a ton of samples out to a lot of my clients. And that's what you want to look for. You want to look for already successful people that have a sphere of influence of people they can go to and share the products with them, share the opportunity, send a nice text message, build up your list inside your Jmobile lead platform, and have the entire system go to work for you. And we want people to rely on the system. We were talking about this last night. Relying on the system is far more important than closing the sale. People jump into the car, they turn the key, and they go driving down the road. Well, the system has been put in place to make that work, and mostly everybody can drive. And the systems that we put in place for Jeunesse with the digital media and everything else that's in place, social media and so forth, anybody can drive. You've got to get engaged. And by the way, you don't need a driver's license. You just need to be a member of Jeunesse to take it for a test drive.
Oh, you're so right. You said a couple things that just triggered thoughts. When I was doing the Diamond panel, I remember Billy Tiao said he loves to prospect strangers, and he said strangers are just friends we haven't met yet. And I thought that was so powerful because some people are really outgoing and they've got these amazing personalities and they're able to talk to people, and then other people maybe not so much. But the thing about this business is hopefully you can do scary things. Hopefully you can step out of your comfort zone, because that's really where the growth is, right? It comes down to, of course you want to have the tools that work in your business, but you also have to be growing yourself. We have to be learning new skill sets. That's one, learning how to use digital media. That's also learning how to talk to people, and when you do talk to them, what do you say? So educating yourself on the products and the different things that you have to market. And another diamond, Lyndon Biernoff actually touched on exactly what you just said. Going after professionals, because Ray had mentioned about talking to like friends and family and how they'll probably never talk to you again. If you don't have credibility in that space, you have to be really careful marketing to the people that are closest to you. Sometimes, as scary as that is, the people that are closest to us are actually like the worst for us. Like, we have to surround ourselves with people who are like-minded, with people who are sharing the same hopes and dreams and have the same ambition as we do. That's why it's important to be a part of Generation Young and stay inside of your community. But like you're saying, to market to people who are already professionals, people who already are business savvy, who are out there making things happen. You know, that's a great way to advance your business and advance it quickly, is to talk to people that are actually qualified for your time.
And you know, Cassiah, with the new products, with the new Zen Fit product, I've been taking this. Ray got me a pass to his country club with the gym, and thank you very much for that, Ray. It's been great. But what I notice is there's a ton of people there working out, and I love what our company's doing, moving in this direction, because this here is the perfect sampling to put in a 8-ounce bottle of water, right, and get 20 grams of protein right after workout. So this is what the company's done. It's following a step of success. They've done it on the skincare, and they've knocked it out of the park. They're going to continue to do that. And with this new release that's going to be coming up, the same success factors are going to show up, and both you know, Ray and Laura are going to be able to say they can capture those things and go make it work. Both of them like to work out. Both of them are active. And you know, this is the kind of people you're looking for inside your sales organization. It's no fun recruiting a couch potato, because that's not a lot of fun. And to be a professional couch potato, you need to have a remote control, a nice comfortable couch, and a big screen TV. Yeah, and then, so, you know, that's a professional couch potato. But if you recruit professionals like Lyndon talked about, and all the other diamonds that you're interviewing all had their variations of how they go after their prospects, these are the things that are going to help you build a massive, massive business. And utilizing the tools, we're starting to see it happen with both Laura and Ray here today. Exciting stuff.
Very exciting, absolutely. Thank you guys so much for coming on today. Really, really appreciate it. We're so excited to hear what's working in your business. We're excited to partner with incredible entrepreneurs like yourself. Adam, I know we're at the 30-minute mark. Are we missing any announcements or any other things that you wanted to discuss?
Reminders. Make sure you're at the university event on the 7th. If you haven't gotten your tickets, go get them. If you haven't made travel reservations, go do it. Book your airline tickets. Get with your upline, get with your downline sales organization, and be at that event. There's some really, really exciting things. And then I've also talked with the CEO of Sensei this morning, and he's happy to come on some of the hangouts and what have you moving forward. So we've got a really impactful month for everybody. And then I know you've got some special things happening with Aaron and Craig, who just became diamonds in Australia. Those guys are a riot, man. I tell you what, they're so much fun to hang around.
Yeah, shout out to J Fire, Team J Fire. We are going to have new diamonds, Craig Schultz and Aaron Byerly, on a hangout here.
And that's going to, once again, you know, they use this entire social media platform, but specifically they focus in on their J Mobile. They know how to use it. They've got their team doing the same things, great duplication taking place. And these are the tips that you're going to hear from these folks that you want to start implementing into your business. So make sure you're at the event in November.
Absolutely. Looking forward to seeing all of you at university. Also, just a final reminder, please tune in October 8th right here, hangouts.jeunessglobal.com. For the Exec Connect, the recap from Expo 5, you'll hear from our Chief Visionary Officer, Scott Lewis. You'll get all the details. Questions will be answered. Incentive trips that are coming up. I know Dubai and the Riviera. It's going to be amazing. Lots of exciting things coming up in Jeunesse. So now is the time to kickstart your business, get your business up and running, because I'm telling you, 2015 is going to be an amazing year in Jeunesse. Ray, Laura, I want to thank you, deeply appreciative that you guys took the time on a Saturday to share with our audience your experience in Jeunesse. We're so happy to have you as a part of our Generation Young family. Adam, as always, thank you for you know, sharing your expertise with all of us.
Happy to do so.
Thank you for leading the charge. Always. And I look forward to seeing you guys all on November 7th and 8th at University in Orlando.
Thank you. Thanks, Cassiah.
Awesome. We'll see you guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.